Hi, I'm Dr. Kenneth Fink. I'm a medical oncologist at Zimmer Cancer Center in Wilmington, North Carolina at New Hanover Regional Medical Center. Progression of cancer is a very interesting subject and not exactly an easy one to explain. I'm not sure that we all know exactly how some of the mechanisms of cancer progression occurs. Here are some of the things we know. Cancer starts out, before cancer becomes a cancer, it's a normal cell in the body. What happens is we are exposed to many things in our life, foods we eat, perhaps things that we breathe, that cause mutations in our normal cells. Mutations mean we get DNA breaks and other defects in these cells, so the cells become abnormal. Now, generally, our body knows what to do about it. It can take these damaged cells and destroy them. But sometimes there's just too much damage going on, and the human body can't make the corrections, and we wind up with cells that are damaged and have mutations. These mutations accumulate. Once the cell kind of survives some of the mutations, sometimes those mutations confer a greater survivability of that cell to exist, and it can actually take on sort of an immortality. As it does that, it starts making copies of itself and duplicates itself and forms up into an actual tumor. Further things occur. These damaged cells actually change. So when you actually look at a group of cancer cells, they may not all be completely identical. Some may have more mutations in them than others. Some of the cells may actually have a greater survivability or a greater growth rate, something like that. So these cells may become the more deadly ones, the more aggressive ones, the ones that tend to spread through the body. These cells can get into our bloodstream through new blood vessel growth that the tumor cells that the tumor has acquired, and the cancer cells can spread freely and can actually implant in other parts of the body. So the progression of cancer is a rather difficult subject. It seems to be related to biological steps and mutations within these cancer cells that accumulate and lead to progression and eventually to bad outcomes. The best thing to do, of course, is prevention and to think about ways to avoid these things, the mutations and the exposures to carcinogens in day-to-day life.